Hey guys, welcome. This is Mystery Logan King doing the Friday Challenge that Alnet Comic Collector Geek does every Friday. This Friday it is moon covers, but we did moon covers for the Friday Challenge like a year ago. So I got 10 different ones. So if you want to see the first one, just search my channel for moon covers and you'll see last year's moon covers. It's like 10 different ones. So you can see 20 if you do that. All right, so this is number 10. Best Western, number 59 for 1949. It says the Black Rider Strikes. Anyway, this is generally hard to find. Uh, when I bought this, it's the only one I could find at the time. I paid like about $60 for it. But recently, like three of them hit the market on eBay. One of them was really high grade, but it's like way expensive. The other two were a little bit better than this, but not worth the price for what, you know. So just sticking with this one. I think I'll have this one pressed. Got a lot of water damage to it, but as I said, it still presents fairly decent for what it is. The cover's almost detached. It's got rusty staples, some water damage here, but it's got some nice color though, so I'm okay with that. All right, next, Peter Parker: The Spectacular Spider-Man number 6 from 1977. He had Spider-Man, the Human Torch, and Morbius. And it's from 1977. I think I said that. All right, next is World's Finest 28 from 2024. I guess you pronounce it Zerdy, I guess. Anyway, cover. I'm bad about pronouncing names. Anyway, there you go. All right. Now this one right here is number, let's see, 7. This is Captain Marvel 37. Mayhem on the Moon. It's pretty neat. All right, number 6. That thing was a slide on it. Believe it or not, True Ghost Stories. This is number 67 from 1977. Pretty cool. Trying to get all these too. But those I'm trying to get fairly decent shape because I like to paint covers. All right, this is let's see, number 5. Yeah, number 5. Teen Confessions, number 92 for 1975. This right here was A-OK. I bought some stuff from Donald Rex and then asking how much these were. He just gave them to me. It's a really nice gesture. Alright, next. World's Finest 139. Well, you know what? We do the cover of this one. Looks like Dominico Sanchez, something like that. Gomez. Anyway, I think that's what it says. It's hard to read the writing on it. But he's got one of the biggest romance collection, I think, that I've seen. Well, I ain't personally seen what he shows on his channel, put it that way. It'd be cool to look at that collection. Alright. This is World's Finest 139, featuring the ghost of Batman. Batman is dead, and it's all because of you, Superman. And Robin smacks him in the chest. This is a really cool cover. It didn't really cost that much either, so if you're interested in this kind of cover, you can get a fairly decent one for a cheap price. So I paid under $100 for this one. It's really nice color and everything. It's probably close to, I would say, at least an 8, plus or minus. It's really nice. All right. Now this next cover, I think it's a Neal Adams cover. Superboy 160. And Superboy's on the moon, and he's upset. After what I did, no punishments, bad enough. I've got to exile myself from my family, from my friends, my Earth forever. For 1969. This is probably one of my favorite Superboy covers right here. Just extraordinary. Just beautiful artwork. Okay. Next. This is the first appearance of Swamp Thing. It's I guess Wrightston cover. It's from 1971. House of Secrets 92. And the moon right there. This is probably one of the comics I've been wanting for a long time. And I was able to grab this, I think, last year or year before last. I won an auction. And it was fairly cheap. Because it's slightly restored. Somebody took a pen and colored the little tear right through here. So, it's got some black and some purple. You know, just like, too bright right there. I don't care though. It's nice. Alright. So, that was a good contender for number one. But, this one right here is one of my favorite characters. The movies, I think, were a little bit better than the Swamp Thing movies. So, my number one pick is Tomb of Dracula, number 10. First appearance of Blade. So, I'm going to read the caption. This Blade says, "Drop that girl, Dracula, or this wood knife will finish you off forever. Maybe you're hot stuff back in Transylvania, but you nobody messes around with Blade, the vampire hunter." From 1973. And this one was a hard one to chase because at the time everything here in this country was extremely expensive. But I got this in the UK for about half of what the US ones were because it's a pence copy. Someone had scribbled out the pence. But other than that, it is nice shape. If it wasn't for this right here, I'd say it would be like fine copy. It's a very fine copy. It's the only thing wrong with it right there. Well, it does get some bends here and there though, but I can tell you back. I'll say a fine copy, not very fine, but a fine copy. Yeah, it's probably about 5, but I don't know how that would grade out. But anyway, for what I paid, I don't care. It's a nice copy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy that. Like I said, if you want to see last year's moon covers, just search moon, and it should pop up. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, click what you want, click what you like, and don't get tried to FOMO. Just enjoy the hobby. Thanks, bye.